kings and queens, welcome back to today's breaking news. How are you guys doing? It is me, it is I, your girl, Boss Baby Talk. As you already know, for my holidays, I want to thank you guys so much for always coming back to watch my video. And if you're new here, you are welcome on this beautiful platform. And what I do on this channel, I create content surrounding my lifestyle, living in Canada with my family as an immigrant. I talk about how to migrate to Canada job opportunities, schooling, and how to get your first accommodation in Canada. I also do a bit of travel vlog in between. And on today's video, guys, the government has approved employers $100,000 to be able to help international foreign workers to migrate to Canada. And I was so happy when I saw this news. Then I'm like, I have to go and share it with my people. My people need to know about this. You know, I'm a bearer of good news. Anything juicy, good news and stuff like that, I like to bring it to you guys notice immediately, like the way it's like hot and hot, right? Guys, you don't want to miss out on this. You want to go ahead right now and go and apply. Okay, go ahead right now and go and apply already. Or you can also search them on Job Bank or Indeed. But if you haven't subscribed, guys, what are we still waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Remember to turn on that bell notification so that you don't miss any of my upload. Always hit the like button. That does go a long way for your baby girl. All right, guys, let's get right in without wasting too much of time. So guys, we are here now, okay? And I actually like this so much because it's still under my profession, guys, and I'm so happy to come and share this with you. Okay, the NOC code of this job that that they are expecting is 3413. So people under nursing aid, people under healthcare, personal support worker, or you have a developmental service worker, you can still apply to get the fund, and this fund basically is actually to help people, the employers that they have taken, that they have accept your application to come here, how they promise to be helping with the funding for traveling, processing your paperwork and all that. The employer doesn't have too much of time and too much of fund to be doing that. So they've reached out to the government, and now the government, have kind of come to their aid in helping the international foreign worker to be able to migrate to Canada. And this is really good, and that is why I've brought this to your notice, guys. And this is our healthcare recruiting assistant pilot. If you've been following my video, you will see I've talked about pilot program, I've talked about Atlantic immigration program. Before we used to have Atlantic program, then later they kind of switched the name to Atlantic immigration program. Is still the same thing, but they are still on the pilot program as well, and this is still on a pilot. And again, this is happening in a Prince Edward Island. When I talk about videos, I always talk about the places you can apply for job that I know you're gonna get it so fast. It's British Columbia, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. This are our Atlantic immigration province, okay? And these are where you are supposed to be applying if you want your application to be attended to very fast. And you cannot apply to about 20 jobs in this province, different one of that. We have 4 of them. Then no employer will call you. It's not possible. So you want to make sure you apply to one of them, and you will definitely be coming in here through that. And today's own is basically Prince Edward Island, and you're going to be coming in through the assistant of the pilot program, okay? And the employer are ready. Yeah, the PEI, which is the Prince Edward Island. That's what, the abbreviation for Prince Edward Island. And the Prince Edward Island Office of Immigration recognized the importance of providing a skilled workforce within the healthcare sector and to fill the vacancy from the local talent and the international recruitment. Specifically, long time, continually, care home are facing staff shortage, and have had challenges, filling position through the domestic recruitment, which is here, and basically, let me tell you guys something. People here, because they're going to be starting with you guys with the minimum wages. Already people under healthcare, sector that are already here in Canada, they will not get that kind of pay. They will not want to go, for that kind of pay to get $15 something or $17. No. They will want to go for higher. That is why these employers always like to recruit from outside of Canada. That's why they are taking international foreign workers, because by the time you guys get here and you've worked with them for about 2 to 3 years, before your eye can open and like, okay, I want to move forward. Of course they're going to be increasing the pay. Every year they increase the pay, but again, the people here in Canada will not go for job that are under the minimum wages. No, they will only go for a work they could get more pay again, and of course what they like doing and all that. And again, that is why the employer, prefer to employ from outside of Canada to get foreign workers to come and do this job for them. Now we have established a 100,000 fund to assist employers, in a long-term healthcare sector fill vacancy through international recruitment activities. So the money, the fund is just going to be used, basically to be processing all the money that they have promised you, that they're going to pay for your transport, they're going to pay for your fares to come here, your flight and all that, the processing of your application when you are have to go to the embassy and all that. You need money definitely for that. The money that they have promised to give you guys, so they're going to be taking from this money to give you guys to go and run all those things. This initiative will be a pilot program. You are still on the pilot program, like I've said before. That will be evaluated in 90 days or upon depletion of the fund. Who is eligible for funding under the pilots? So make sure you guys are reading this through so that we don't make this video to be too lengthy. Employers may apply to receive reimbursement of certain expenses related to the recruitment of the international candidates under the following condition. So even though the employer, they are getting money from their own pocket to do these things, they will still, if they apply to get the fund, they will still be getting this. So, and they will still be getting this fund to help them through, the money they're giving you guys. This is going to be part of it, basically. Prince Edward Island must demonstrate their staffing model and vacancy in NOC 3313, nursing aid, other lines and patient staff workers as well. Employers are responsible to arrange housing for worker recruited and arrange settlement service with a local organization. So because basically we have settlement service here in Canada. Almost in every region have this settlement. When you first come in Canada, you should look for settlements around the province you are, around the region you are. You should definitely be getting them for help on anything at all, to know your way around, how things are being done in that area, you are newly in the country, so definitely you're going to need settlement service when you come in, you know, to know so many places what you're entitled to get as well, you know, depending on what you come in with and all that. So you want to get through to the settlement, you know, to give you guidelines on that. They are always in every area in Canada. And again, you know, governments, as you know, tell these people to actually make sure that they are responsible to arrange housing for the worker, you know, recruited, and arrange settlement service, you know, with local organization. Okay, employers are responsible to ensure they have participated in the diversity, you know, conclusion training. Employers who utilize the third-party recruiter, consultant, agents require provincial approval and must ensure a contact in a place that's outline phase, you know, structure, identifies staffing models, and comply with all federal provincial legislations. Okay, and you know, just make sure you are reading this through. What activity and course are supported, you know, you want to make sure you find out that. Okay, so you go and apply already. Yeah, the option A is there. Okay, what level of assistance is available? So you want to know what level of assistance is going to be available to you. You make sure you're reading this part, which is in case where a company is using a third party. So third party recruitment agency for international recruitment efforts, a maximum of either 2,000 or 5,000 from this fund per worker. So if they're gonna do it themselves, you might probably be getting like a $5,000, or if they actually hire a third party to do this for them, you will be getting like around 2,000. That's what it always results to. And yeah, guys, I have, you know, I've got flu again. Yeah, what can I do? So yeah, just letting you guys know, because I know you might, you know, kind of, you know, sense that in my voice. So I don't know. Okay, condition includes as well. You want to make sure you're reading all this through, guys. If you are a nurse from back home, or you're a personal support worker, or you work in a residence, you know, where they keep old people, or you work with disability children as well from back home, you know, you can go ahead and apply for this. Okay, apply already, you will be getting it. Okay, the government have stepped in to help them, and how to apply is also there. What do I need to apply? So all what you're going to be needing to apply is also there. And you want to just go on, you know, www.jobbank.gc.ca, or you go to www.indeed.ca. I'm going to be putting the link for you as well, and I will also be putting this page link on the description below for you. Make sure you are reading that through, guys. And yeah, voila, that's all about it. Okay, what do you need to apply is also, you know, stated here already. To complete this application, be prepared to provide details, information, and supporting documents, including, you know, service contacts with the qualifying Prince Edward Island, that's the PEI, you know, Prince Edward Island recruitments / immigration agents. Okay, so once you apply to any of this job, make sure you're checking our video through, and you can also check Indeed and Job Bank, like I said to you, you know, to look for this job. This is the NOC code for the job you're going to be looking for. Just type it on Indeed or type it on a Job Bank. Okay, NOC code of 3413 is going to pop out for you, and you want to go and apply to as many employers as possible that are in Prince Edward Island. Yes, don't just apply everywhere in the province. You want to apply to a specific place, which is Prince Edward Island. Okay guys, and also accepting job offer for new worker under this NOC code as well. Invoice from qualifying Prince Edward Island recruitment / immigration agency as well. Proof of payment to support reimbursement as well. And that is all about it, guys. Make sure you're checking this page through. I'll be leaving it in the description below, guys. This is a good news. So you want to go ahead and apply already, search for job, get your employment paper, okay, get your employment letter, and you can start this process, which you're gonna come in Canada within 90 days. And that is so good that you're gonna be getting fund, because of course ticket is really high now, okay, and you definitely need this fund to be able to come here, okay. And your processing as well, if at all you're going to be using part of your money, it wouldn't be much again when you're getting almost about $2,000 to $5,000. That is really good. Okay, this is going to be the end of today's video. And if you haven't subscribed at this point, at this hour, at this minute, what are you still waiting for? You want to go ahead right now, subscribe, turn on that bell notification so that you don't miss any of my upload. Always hit the like button, because that does go a long way in helping, you know, this video to reach, you know, the people it's supposed to reach. And always try to share the video as well. You never know who you might be helping with this video. Share the video, share it on all your social media. When you watch this video, you want to share it, you know, don't just keep it to yourself alone. Don't hold it to yourself. Share it to people. Let people see it. Let people know about it. Okay? Subscribe already and let's talk. Let's interact. You know, let's be in the comment section. Any question you have, let me know in the comment section. I will be chatting up with you there. And let me know where you're watching me from. Until I come your way again. Goodbye for now.